Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another speculation video. So this is a topic that I didn't think really had too much to discuss at first, but now over time I'm starting to think, well, maybe this could be something, regardless of whether this is intentional on the part of Maxis or not. And that's, do kits potentially hint at future packs? Looking back at the very first wave of releases they did for the kits, with Throwback Fit, Country Kitchen, and Bust the Dust, it seems that potentially 2 out of those 3 could have been hinting at cottage living. So it's not like every single kit they release will hint at anything, but still I find it kind of funny that you could tie 2 out of those 3 kits to cottage living, not just 1. Because with Country Kitchen, that's fairly obvious. You have a country themed kitchen. Cottage living has a country theme. Though we still ended up getting a kitchen set in cottage living itself anyways. But also with Bust the Dust, it has these literal dust bunnies, and in cottage living, we had actual bunnies. So that seems like a really funny sort of coincidence. We've had more kit releases since then, including the Courtyard Oasis, Industrial Loft, Incheon Arrivals, and Fashion Street. There's also supposed to be one more global fit Create a Sim kit that's probably going to be about another culture, and there's a Modern Sanctuary build kit that is probably going to be the next one to release. So it is kind of interesting looking at what they've done since that initial wave of kits. Most of them have revolved around cultures. In addition, 2 of the build kits, Industrial Loft and whatever the Modern Sanctuary build kit is going to be all about, have modern themes. So I wonder if any of these kits could be potentially hinting at a pack coming out in the near future. Because we do have quite a few kits that are releasing this fall, half of them that already have come out. But maybe they could still squeeze an expansion pack into December or really like late November. Modern themes in general, in my opinion, probably don't really hint at anything since it's sort of like a neutral sort of concept. It could really just be about a lot of different things, so unless we're getting some really industrial city world in the future, I don't think we're really getting any sort of hints out of Industrial Loft or the next build kit. But I do find it a little intriguing just how many culture-related kits they've put out lately. They have been varying cultures, it's not all just one thing, because we had the Moroccan-inspired Courtyard Oasis kit, and then Incheon Arrivals is inspired by South Korea, and then Fashion Street is inspired by India. It feels like almost every other video these days I'm begging for a Generations expansion pack to be next. But I wonder if the fact that just in general they're releasing so many culture-related kits, that it could be hinting at a fall or winter expansion pack having culture focus as well. I do like how in more recent years they have started to drift away from doing the North American inspired themes so much, and putting out worlds like Sulani and Mount Komorebi, and even Henford on Bagley. I'd actually love to see worlds inspired by Africa and India, so hopefully that happens, but I think there is also just as likely a chance that they could put out a world in the next expansion pack that relates to a culture that we haven't had in The Sims 4 at all. This could be an interesting topic to revisit in the future when a couple more expansion packs have come out, and maybe a game pack or even a stuff pack whenever that happens. So yeah, I think sometimes there are sort of maybe hints in some packs that don't really make sense until after more packs have come out. It's like, oh okay, maybe in retrospect this was a hint. It is important to keep in mind though that kits are meant to be focused on themes on a much smaller scale, so they really might still not mean anything in the end, and it's just what they are, and they don't necessarily point towards any sort of future content. So feel free to let me know in the comment section below if you think any of the more recent kits are hinting towards a bigger pack coming in the future. And be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest gaming content, including life simulations and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!